Scene on BBC Radio London with Aurie Styla.
This is The Scene.
Right, BBC Radio London, Aurie Styla, 8 till 10. It is The Scene in the building with me. I got Miss Tanya Moore. I've also got Miss DJ Candy. And I've also got another guest who's in the building, big time rapper, lyricist. And when I tell you, I want to say hilarious in his lyrics, but it's not even like he's trying to be funny. There's one particular song I'm talking about, but we'll get into that in just a bit. In the building with me is Plat. Hey, what's going on, brother?
Yes, brother. Nice to be here. Nice to be here. Thanks for the opportunity.
Nah, thank you for coming down, sir. Thank you.
Hello to all your listeners and that, and everyone in the studio.
Nice
to meet everyone, man.
Tanya's looking, aww.
No, because now it makes us look bad.
Nah,
you didn't do that.
Yeah, well, you got no manners. Plat, though.
I don't understand. What did they say?
You bigged up the listeners and they didn't care. They just didn't care. They were too busy saying, yeah, we'll see who I am,
bigged
yeah.
up everyone in the studios as well. Like, you know, Miss Cat, like, I've been
calm
listening.
Calm down, you're doing too much now.
Right. That's what I mean. I was listening before, you know, when we was in the waiting bit. I was listening out,
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, it's funny in there. Sounds like there's a lot going on in there.
So, Plat, talk to me, rapper from what side of London, firstly?
I'm from East London still, Leytonstone originally, yeah.
Nice. How long you been doing this for?
Do you know what? Seriously, for a couple of years. Seriously, just a couple of years. Like I grew up around grime or garage, like, you know, two-step, and you know, like your I heard it got spoke about before.
I have no idea what you're talking about, bro.
You know, I grew up in that wave. You know, I was probably one of those guys.
The sniper posting,
yeah. So I grew up in that wave, but then I've been doing it seriously for a couple of years.
Okay.
Obviously, man's listening to hip hop all my life, Caribbean. So I grew up listening to soca. Like
oh wait, which part of the Caribbean? Because you said soca, so
Trinidad.
I knew it. I knew it. Because you said Jamaica, I'm going to be like, soca.
Why are you shaking your head? I don't know. Why are you shaking your head like that?
There's a lot of animosity happening in there. We love each other.
I'm trying to make eye contact. Just seeing a lot of movement.
We love each other.
What island, sorry?
Jamaica.
Okay, yeah, it had to be.
Oh, there's a lot. Why did your tongue go
Okay, the
low?
Caribbean beef is about to kick off.
So yeah, like soca, but you know, a lot of like reggae, ragga, bashment, you know. A lot of influences, hip hop as well. Love my East Coast.
Okay.
I was Biggie over Tupac, but later in life, Tupac, actually, I got a lot of respect for Tupac as well, like, you know.
Because I know your music, I'm going to guess is a lot of the reason you like Tupac a little later on is because of the messages he was talking. I thought so. I can see that in you. I thought so.
Man. Do you know what? It's deep. Like, even, I'm not even trying to, you're going to say I'm gassing him, but he's big in the game, so to be like
no, I agree.
It's deep. Having a conversation, the first conversation I'm having with him, to be having it like live on radio, it's a bit mad.
Oh, come on, Black man, you're gonna make my skin go burgundy, bruh.
It's a bit mad still.
So I mean, a couple years. What was you doing before the rap?
I still work. I got a day job in that.
Okay.
Like, yeah, man. You know, this is just a little side hobby, but like, I think I've got something in it. You know, when you got talent. You got a love for something. Like, you know, I grew up playing steel pan. I used to play in like all the carnivals and that, Notting Hill carnivals.
Okay.
Yeah, big up my mum and dad and that. So they instilled that in man. You know, like that.
Steel pad, that's foundation, you know.
Like, come on.
When a man says like soca, he's talking calypso as well. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So then, like, you know, but seriously for a couple of years, I love music and I think I'm good with words. Like, so it comes easy to me. But like the plan going forward is to try and just build it. Been doing well, building slowly, but like just need to do some more of this kind of stuff and then trying to shut down the thing because I like the message, and that's why even when we're talking about the tracks and that, there's a message in all my tracks.
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
So the EP's hard, I think.
I keep saying,
but I'm biased though.
I keep saying with your music, two things that I always notice, right? There is always a message, like the song Legit, one of my favourites. Because it's something that needs to be said to a lot of people when it comes to how you're going to make your money and so on. And the second thing is the amount of love you got for your daughter and how much she loves your music and sings your lyrics as well. Yeah, man. Beautiful, brother.
Yeah. Big up Sheree. She's probably listening still. So big up Sheree.
Big up Sheree.
Yeah, man.
How old's Sheree?
She's 11.
Yeah.
Almost 12.
Tady's putting her hand up because she wants to big up people, but it's not her chance right now, so she's going to have to wait there. Yeah. Should have bigged them up before.
When I mentioned my mum and dad before, I saw her face like the eye roll. You know that emoji? You know that emoji with the eye roll? Like, oh my God, here we go.
Yeah, exactly.
She was big in
it
your
wasn't
eye.
eye roll. I was like, that is so cute.
She's like,
I'm so sorry.
We're singing like, oh, it's lovely.
You know, I'm sorry. We got off to a bad start. I misunderstood your
shake hands,
body
you two.
language. Shake hands. Let's start again, yeah?
Positive vibes in here, no war. I saw it.
It's all love.
I
man.
literally saw
Sorry.
it. It was
I'm
like
so
flying
sorry.
fish versus
I'm
jerk
so
chicken
sorry.
and those
No,
two.
we're sitting here melding. We're like, oh my God, he's so lovely.
He plays steel pans.
I know.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Still pads though. No, honestly, he's a diverse guy. I'll be honest. You know,
man.
when I look in this room, right? Obviously, I know Tanya. I mean, we talk all the time. This is like my sister religiously every day, every other day. There's something we always talk on socials, on the phone, right? So I see Tanya and I know Tanya, but it's easy to look at people. So we were saying earlier on, you could look at Miss DJ Candy and not know that she breaks like clubs down and shuts down clubs and
for
smashes
real.
their windows with the basses and stuff, right?
real.
Could look at you, bruv, easy, man. Right now you got your sunglasses on top of your hat, but I know you probably wear them in the day.
Yeah, do you know what? They're not on now because I'm just being polite. If I'm very honest.
So you like wearing your sunglasses?
Sometimes, but it's more to just like kind of. I'm just trying to just be like mellow, low key.
Okay.
Are you
No.
staying in your own zone with the
That
glasses?
as well. Yeah. See, thank you.
Right.
See.
I
But you-
understand.
But no.
No, I was gonna say I was looking at Plat, bruv. I know you're a rapper. I would never have known at all that you were a person that liked soca and steel pan.
Yeah. See.
I never would have known
Yeah,
that.
'cause that's what I mean. Like, you get them kind of not stereotypes, but you know them people generalize, innit?
Yeah.
Like lots of things. I notice it a lot with my daughter as well. You know, like in terms of the toys maybe that she's meant to play with, and like we got to be. You know when they say about don't always judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's important, man.
No,
I'm
I
into
like
all
that.
sorts. I like the kind of stuff I like to watch. Not for everyone. I don't really like, documentaries. I like to learn stuff, innit? Like,
Yeah.
I'm probably into stuff that people wouldn't expect, but
That's the beauty of it, though. Do you know what I mean? You should embrace that.
Everyone's
Don't
different.
try and
Yeah.
hide
Be
it.
yourself,
Exactly.
man.
And that's what I
Yeah.
try to do for my music, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Be
Embrace
yourself.
that, man. Definitely.
If you hear the messages in these songs, right? Where you see in a lot of rap music, whether it be here or in America or wherever it's been made, you hear people kind of glorifying violence, glorifying making money quick, illegally, and so on. And like I keep saying with the song Legit, and I love the cartoon that you did with it as well, the video and so on. It's basically saying, I want to make my money properly. I want to be able to sit here and say that's mine, that no one's going to come take it from me. So it's nice to see a person that puts out proper messages like that. It's needed.
Important,
I feel
man,
like it's
yeah.
needed. I mean, especially the state of the game when it comes to music now. Firstly, when I look at American hip hop, or hear some of the trap stuff that's coming out, and there's just no content.
Yeah, man.
That you'll say it like a line. I said this about one of your tweets. What was your tweet, Tanya? It was one tweet you just repeated this. It was like fatigue. Right, and it basically she obviously Tanya was tired because she was working. She put a tweet that said fatigue, and I said that looks like lyrics from a new trap song.
Yeah.
Because it does, doesn't it? Fatigue. Like it could just easily be one.
Yeah, real talk.
And I'm not seeing a lot of the content out there. But in the UK, I think like our content's definitely rising much more. It's been at a bit of a state of flux, but you'll start to see people kind of jump through. And I want to ask you as well, what's your view on the state of music right now? Let's start with UK stuff first.
Well, like, you put me on the spot, but it's a good point. Like the music in the UK scene, I think it's in the best shape. The music scene is in the best shape it's been for a hot minute. Like, back in the day, So Solid and that, for me, they're still the pioneers. Like, I think the game owes it all to So Solid for me.
Yeah.
Like, I say all, like, people, I don't want to start no rows on Twitter or anything. But for me, So Solid, from my memory, me growing up, they were the ones who set the blueprint. Like, they made us all think, all the guys growing up and boys and girls growing up, that we could do something like that.
Very true.
We don't always just have to watch Yo MTV and see the hip hop and everything from America. We can have our own scene. And then obviously things just disappeared for a hot minute. And now when they've come back, last sort of maybe 5-10 years, I think the scene's in a great shape, especially the last few years, you get me?
There's been some good
Like,
content.
there's different levels that we keep hitting, like Brits or whatever it is. A few years ago it would have just been Mercury, but now we kind of can win a Brit, and it's like, wow,
Yeah.
progression. We're getting accepted by our friends across the pond and all that. Like, it's a bit more of a business. I think obviously as well the social media has helped with that. People can reach their followers from wherever. I got, like, Spotify showed me I got people listening to like PB levels from like the EP from all over the world and that, and it's like, I think, wow, like
That must feel
Helsinki.
good.
Yeah, it's cool. Especially I can't get out there right now to do the shows. I'm not shutting down shows like Miss DJ Candy and stuff.
Thank you.
Like, it sounds amazing. I was listening out there. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Chris Brown. I was thinking, I need to put in some more work. But I've got my day job. This is for me as a hobby. But
What's the day job?
I sell software. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, I work in like corporate sales and that, suited and booted.
Right,
Completely
okay.
different world.
No
bro.
sunglasses and that.
On a hot day.
Oh, fair enough. Then. Fair enough. So you go from sales like software in the daytime and then rapping in the nighttime. Do you find that hard to juggle?
Not even.
No?
Nah, it's like, do you know what? It's almost like, like when they say anything you do too much, if you don't have anything to sort of diversify it, like something to switch your mind off. Some people is going gym or, playing a sport or yoga or whatever. You got to have something, I think. If you don't, it's dangerous. That's when you can be too sort of obsessed with whatever it is.
Yeah.
So if I had to pick, like I do coaching as well. Like,
Okay, what kind of coaching?
Football coaching. I got like my badges and that.
Oh, nice.
So, and I started a soccer school, which I should plug as well, Young Ballers Football Academy.
Nice.
Just started that a few months ago, so I do that every week. Like, you got to have things that you like doing, like passionate about, which I like giving back as well. So with my music, I'm not chasing none of this. Like, you asked me the question, people probably thinking, he swerved the question. Like, nah, about the drill music. There's a lot of crazy artists, not artists, but lyrics. Some of the stuff that I see getting promoted, I think is crazy. So that's why when this opportunity come up on like, mainstream radio and have a conversation with you, and I'm getting to play my songs, and I'm thinking, yeah, like, because I know I'm not talking rubbish in my songs. Like, that's why even when you ask me about which track, it's hard for me to pick, because I think there's a message in loads of them, like you say. But Came Up kind of, I don't know, I just thought, yeah, that was the first. To be honest, that's the first single I dropped as well. Like, so yeah, and I love the message in it. I think my little one, like you see, you pick up on that.
Yeah.
My little one's a big inspiration to me. Try to do the right thing by her. And yeah, man.
It's good to see. Positive vibes. I like that, man.
Trying, bro.
Plat B, we're going to play your song Came Up. You just spoke about it now. So how about we run that for you, yeah?
Yeah, big.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Plat B, song Came Up. What's the name of the EP, sir?
PB Levels.
PB Levels.
Yeah,
Came Up.
It's on everything. It's like Spotify, iTunes, everywhere.
Nice. Well, let's do this. This is Came Up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.